wonderful. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel in a whole different location with a fresh face today for today's video. Today we are going to be trying out, let me go get it. Today we're trying out Caudalie, I think is how you say it. It's considered like a top rated beauty brand. And so I decided to purchase all of its best selling products to try out and give it a whirl and see how I like it. That's why we're barefaced and in the bathroom. The bathroom light is not on because there's a fan. So the fan sounds ridiculous and will ruin the sound of the video. So I'm gonna be doing this in the dark in the bathroom, I guess is what's happening, but I really wanted to try out these products for you guys, get in a review, so you guys can decide if you wanna buy it for yourself. Again, I love to break the bank. So I'm gonna briefly go through all the products and then line them out and figure out what's the correct order, because again, I purchased all the best sellers. So the first product is the Instant Foaming Cleanser by Claudelle. Packaging is super cute. It's just this cute little white bottle, and I've heard great things about this, and who doesn't love a good foaming cleanser? There we go. This is the first product. I mean, I'm a huge fan of foaming cleansers. It looks just like a regular, and honestly, this is a pretty good size. I'll have all the prices and everything on the screen for ease. So next is the Radiance Serum Complexion for correcting purposes. What is correcting? What are we correcting exactly? Oh, it's the #1 anti-dark spot product. I don't really have any dark spots except for, if I get a little closer maybe you can see, but the ring light is making it harder to see, but I have a little bit of acne spots which often can be corrected thanks to dark spot correctors. So this is what it looks like. It has a cute little dropper, which will make it super easy to use and just put on my face. So this one's in similar style packaging. This one is a skin perfecting serum. It unclogs and tightens pores, mattifies. This actually sounds like the ordinary niacinamide, or however you say that product. This is what this one looks like. This one comes with a pump, which is cool. I really like that. Next, we have the Beauty Elixir. Sorry, I just tried to say the French version. I've been to France but cannot speak French. This one has little fun bubbles floating around in it. I don't really think you can see it on camera, but it's really fun, and the bottle is so gorgeous. This one is inspired by the Elixir of Youth. This one visibly smooths features, tightens the appearance of pores, and provides a burst of radiance to the complexion. Shake before use, close your eyes and mist onto the face. Apply before your moisturizer. I find that very interesting. I would feel like that's like almost like a setting spray product, but we have the SOS Intense Moisturizing Cream, which is really good. I have combo skin, so I get dry and then I also get hydrating skin, and I find that some products either make me too oily or too dry. It's just not working. So this is the packaging. I love how pink it really is. Not that packaging is really that important, but this one is really, really cute. Also can be applied to the neck. They recommend this after serum. This is a pretty good size too. I wouldn't say it's really that small. I'm actually gonna open this one up. Actually, we'll get there. We'll get there. The very last product is the eye cream. I actually, again, the ring light kind of hides them, but I actually have pretty bad under eye bags because some nights I sleep really, really good and I sleep for a really long time, and then other nights I just don't sleep. So this packaging right here is luxurious. I want to wipe this all over my face. These are all the products. Again, I picked them up to literally take a thumbnail. But now we're gonna put them in order on the counter, which you can't see, and I'm not gonna move the camera because I'm just not in the mood. So I'm just gonna list out the order that we'll be doing them. First, the foaming cleanser, of course. Then it will be followed by the 2 serums. Which to do first? I'm gonna say skin perfecting first, then the Radiance one, so that will glow after. They recommend this before moisturizer, so that will follow. Then the moisturizer, and of course, eye cream is last. So on the counter, everything is lined up like a freak, of course. First, I'm gonna put my hair up. Back, I pull it out of my face. Luckily, my hair is just long enough to fit in this tiny little bun. And make sure you have your clean face towels, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, mine is kept behind the door here. Sorry, I'm just trying to open the door a little more for you guys. So let's start with the foaming face wash. Again, not going to move the camera. I'll just give you my review. Here I go. Okay, face is wet. I'm not sure if you can tell. Ooh, very foamy, I'll tell you that. Has a bit of a fragrance, which I don't love. Just got a little in my mouth, that's kind of gross. But I'm not against it entirely, because I've heard really good things about this. I only used 2 pumps and it covers my face pretty good, so definitely just got it in my hair. The good thing about, I just got it in my mouth again, what's wrong with me? The good thing about foaming ones is you can really see that something is happening. It feels really clean on the skin, which is good. First impression, it's really clean and simple on the face. My skin definitely does feel clean. I wouldn't say my skin feels any softer or drier or anything. I would say it feels about the same. But regardless, I would still say that this is a really nice product. It says it has moisturizing grape and purifying sage. I didn't really feel any of that, but I think the grape is what I was smelling. On to the next product, the Skin Perfecting Serum. This one is a pump. They make them all really easy to use, which is great. Okay, this is kind of what it looks like. It's very clear and it's a little on the thicker side for serum, so I'm just gonna warm it up with my fingers. And then I'm just gonna pat on my face, trying to be as gentle as possible. I probably could have gotten away with 1 pump, but that's okay. This one has a bit of a fragrance too, so if you're really not a fragrance person, I don't really think this is gonna be a brand for you. And then I'm just gonna drag up the face a little bit. God, I sound like such a skincare guru. So it's already drying in pretty good, which is nice. This one is supposed to be pore tightening, so I can feel that there's a bit of a sticky texture to it once it's finally sunken in. But nonetheless, I don't not like how my skin feels. Obviously, this is pore tightening, so that's probably why it does that. This one is the Complexion Correcting, so this one is good for the dark spots. I can tell by the applicator, again, this one's a dropper, so. I just like to drop on the 3 points of my face. This one is definitely a lot more hydrating than the other serum I just used. So again, it's important to check which products are good for hydrating the skin, especially if you have dry skin. Okay, whoa. Now that this one has sunken in, it is really sticky, which I think is interesting. I don't know if it's the serum's combining or what. My skin looks okay. I'm not having a bad reaction to anything, which is really good. Which honestly, I tend to have bad reactions when it comes to things. So it's looking like a good sign so far. My face is really pale compared to my body because I don't really tan. On to the Beauty Elixir. Again, it sounded like they wanted it to be used as like a setting spray. Ooh. It's a very fine mist. The smell with this one is really strong. I can't stand the smell. It doesn't really feel like it did anything on my face as a spray, but that smell really just caught me off guard so much. Onto the moisturizer. This is what it looks like opened up. Let's see how it feels on the hand. Oh, it's very the typical lotion. I've taken a lot actually by mistake. It's a very typical lotion feel, a little on the thicker side, but not like whipped, not too like body butter style. But definitely for being a hydrating moisturizer, it feels like it's drying really quickly. I'm sorry guys, I pull on my skin a lot. It blended in really quickly. I know sometimes moisturizers have a hard time blending in, but overall it looks like it blended in really nicely. So that's good. It definitely was hydrating because my hands feel super moisturized now. So I'm imagining my face is feeling the exact same way. A pump again. This is the eye serum. Hello. This one's thick, almost like a concealer type, and it has like a yellow tint to it. Shouldn't be a problem. Blended out really nicely in my hand. Now I'm just gonna put it right under my eyes. It's really, really hydrating. Again, still a scent. They don't do animal testing, which is good, but I really think they could have done without the scents. Just, yeah, under the eyes. Again, this one's really hydrating too, so I really like that. Just was really difficult to open. Still is. So weird. That was me using all the products. Now I'm just gonna go give my quick little first impression on everything because you guys want to know. You're here, you made it to this point, you want to know. The foaming facial cleanser, a big fan of this. I like the way foaming feels. It felt good on the skin. It felt very natural on the skin, nothing harsh, and I didn't react poorly. I would give this a 4 out of 5 stars. The Skin Perfecting Serum, it did have some stickiness to it, but I believe it's because it was tightening the pores and trying to give that overall nice finish. Again, I'm not really a fan of a sticky kind of feel because I know there are ones out there that just don't leave that kind of feeling afterwards. After I put the moisturizer and everything on, I don't have that anymore, but regardless, it did make it a little more difficult. I would give this a 3 out of 5 stars. For the Radiance Serum Complexion Correcting, sorry, just a bit of a mouthful. This one was also sticky. I can't judge how well it works based on just a first impression because it is for dark spots, but I'd be willing to give this more of a shot, maybe on its own away from the other serum. So I would give this one also a 3 out of 5 stars. For the Beauty Elixir, this is just limited edition, so maybe that's why it was considered a bestseller, but the fragrance really just took me back, and I just don't really feel like that this is a product for me. I just don't see it being something that I can use long term in the future and have any real benefits from it, which is why I'm going to give this a 1 out of 5 stars. If there's any product I recommend not getting, it's this one. The Sos Hydration Intense. You're gonna find tons of good moisturizers on the market. Is this one worth the budget? That's up to you. I definitely felt like it was hydrating. My skin feels so soft and supple if I think about it right now. Like, my skin is hydrated to the max, so this has to be in part because of it. So I definitely think I will use this product. I don't think this is something that is gonna sit on my shelf, which is why I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. And last but not least is the eye serum product. Again, a little difficult to open. I don't know if it was just my bottle. The packaging though is extremely luxurious. I mean, I just can't get past that. It's so beautiful. If I take a feel on my under eyes, they definitely feel hydrated as well. So my face is completely hydrated, which is great. Again, I tend to struggle with that sometimes. Based on first impressions, it felt really nice in my eyes. No irritation, which is really good. So I would definitely give this a 4 out of 5 stars. Because I just think this is something that I will continue to use in the future. Unfortunately, I'm not giving anything 5 stars because there's 1, always room to improve, and 2, this is just a first impressions, guys. So I hope you guys like this video. What do you guys think? How does my skin look? Should I get a little closer? What do you think? How does my skin look for being used? I think my face looks really, really clean. But what do you guys think? Are you gonna shop from there? Do you think it's worth the hype? Let me know. Subscribe, and I will do more videos like this. I love to test out products and brands for you guys, so if there's anything you'd like me to test out, happy to leave them down below, and I will. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!